So you got yourself a fancy new guitar. Sounds like shit. It's probably not you. You're great. So more than likely it's the guitar strings. So let's learn how to change those bad boys. When you're changing your guitar strings, the first thing you're going to need is to go out and buy some strings. They're usually about $7 to $12. Go get some nice ones. Don't sell yourself short. Second thing you're going to need, wire cutters. Scissors will also do. Wire cutters are better. A third optional thing you're going to want to look at is something to clean your guitar strings. This is a just generic cleaner you can get from any guitar shop. And the fourth final thing that you're going to need is a microfiber cloth to clean off your fretboard, clean off all the gunk. Why do we need to change our guitar strings? Well, the natural sweats that come from your hand when you're playing will begin to rust the strings over time, and it will start to dull the sound of your guitar. So even though you're great and your playing is probably super awesome at this point, just minutes into owning a guitar, the strings probably will be holding you back a little bit. So let's swap those bad boys out. Important first note about changing your guitar strings. Don't take off all the strings at once. Dear God, just don't do it. Nah, just don't do it. It bows the neck of the guitar. It can cause severe damage. Just don't do it. Now, when we change the guitar strings, the first thing we want to do is take off the either the highest or the lowest string first. You can pick. Basically, all you're going to do is this tuning rod right here. Now, you can hear when I play the note. If you start to rotate it down, it's going to start to loosen the guitar string. You got to keep doing this till that string is off. Once you've detached the guitar string from the top, the tuning peg, you'll find that your guitar string is also attached down at the bottom. How do we get that bad boy out? If you can pull the little bridge pin that holds the guitar string out by your hand, go ahead and do it. I usually use my wire cutters. Just gently push down on it. Pull. You'll see it'll come right out. Take out the guitar string, drop it down on the floor. At this point, you're going to take the cleaner that we showed you earlier in the video. You want to use it to clean the whole fretboard, which is the neck of the guitar. Clean, clean. After I apply that to my guitar, I'm going to take my microfiber cloth. I'm going to use it to rub down the fretboard. I'm going to go right next to all of the frets, which are the little metal bars. We're going to go right up next to them. Try to clean out any gunk that my sweaty hands have built up on my guitar. Once you're finished doing the whole neck, we're ready to put on the string. When you open up your guitar pack, more than likely you're going to see that your guitar strings are sealed. Some will have them individually wrapped. This one is going to be a single wrapped package. When we open it up, we'll have all the strings inside of them. This is what your guitar strings are going to look like if you open up out of one package. Now, if you go to the little picture on the inside of the box, it will tell you what color each of the strings is going to be in terms of what color they are right at the very, very end. You can see some of them are green, some of them are red. I just know because it's the biggest string we'll be going with first. So down here at the bottom of the guitar, you'll see I have removed the string, and where the bridge pins were holding the guitar string in, I'm just going to insert the colored round end of the guitar string in there. I'm going to push it in just about an inch or two. Then I'll take my bridge pin, and I will affix it over the top. The bridge pin will be slatted. It will have a portion of it that is hollowed out so that you can push the actual guitar string in. So we're going to take the slatted portion of our guitar string. We're going to fit it over the string facing us. We're going to push it in. Give it a nice tug on the string so it's nice and taut. And then you're ready to do the hard part. Now this is going to be the tricky part. It's going to be the part you don't want to screw up. There are several different ways to do this. This is the way I do it. I'm not telling you it's the perfect way, but I'm telling you it's the way I do it. So once we have gotten our guitar string pushed into the bridge, we're going to look at the actual tuning rod, which is this little thing right here. We're going to take our guitar string, we're going to wrap it around the inside, so we're going to go to the inside, and going towards ourselves, we're going to wrap the guitar string around it. Every time you wrap it, you're going to go above the previous wrap. I like to wrap this one 2 times. You're going to go around 1 time, around twice, and then once you've wrapped it 2 times, you'll see it looks a little janky in this one. You're going to take the end, you're going to push it through the little hole that's right there. You're going to pull it nice and taut once it comes through the end. Make sure that the string is actually in the little placeholder that's in the top bridge, and then start winding the string. Now my guitar string is tuned to the nice E. Starting now. Your guitar string will start to lose pitch all over the place. This is why you want to make sure that you put your guitar strings in well before a show. which you're playing shows at this point, so that's good. Now for a good demonstration of why do we change our guitar strings, just as I mentioned before, the natural rust that comes from sweat on your hands will degrade the strings. The best example is after you have changed guitar strings, looking at the actual color. So you can see a new fresh string is going to be nice and yellow, while my old string is very, 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 very dirty. I went some time without changing. The final step in this process is going to be to take your wire cutters, go to the excess part of the guitar string. I call this the hair. Go maybe about a quarter of an inch away from the tuning peg. Just clip it. That's it. This goes in the trash. Your guitar string's on. Now all you're going to do, repeat the process with every other string. Something important to remember, once you switch sides of the guitar from doing the left side over to the right side, if you have a guitar that is split up that way, you still go to the inside and rotate the string out towards the outside. Alright, so now that we've gotten all of the new strings on, our guitar is ready to go. We'll give it a little bit of a haircut, clip some of these bad boys off. Now our guitar is all strung up. The strings are probably going to sound like crap. Oh yeah, that's a good sound. You're going to want to tune this up, and then you're good to go. You're going to want to change your guitar strings every couple of weeks or as needed, depending on how sweaty your hands get. What kind of strings should you use? I use a brand, but you find which ones work for you. I would suggest starting with a lighter gauge, so smaller strings when you first begin. I actually play heavies, but I've been playing guitar for a long time, and I kind of strum the hell out of it a lot of the time. So that's how you can change your guitar strings. Thank you guys for watching.
And almost there, though nothing ever